Oh boy. Well, yet again, Chicago Huntsmen get exposed for being extremely terrible. That's tough. Like, how do you... how do you lose to the New York Subliners? That's crazy. Okay, hold on. As usual, gotta get all this crap up and going right quick. Gotta do that, gotta click this. Gotta put the quality to that, gotta click that, gotta click that. Put that in TERA, put that in streams. Now we can do that. And this is, well, as you might be able to tell, I played some earlier, but when it comes to tonight, probably going to, hold on. Probably only gonna play for like an hour at most, but then I'll possibly hop back on later. Okay, now okay. The chat is now open, but like I said, right now, this is only gonna be like an hour or so, if that, but I'll be back. Alright, teleport to... okay. Google. I'm just gonna Google this if I don't. Yep, I'm just gonna Google it right quick because I'm not gonna. We're no longer sitting here trying to figure out the game. So, type in TERA teleport to Samuel's residence. Click this. As we're no longer dealing with the game not marking where to go. So I'm just gonna Google it every single time if we can't figure it out. Okay, it's in Otsgarth. It's part of the story phantom. Story quest and finding the labyrinth. Oh, so we're up. Do we really have to do this again? Because when I logged out in the area that we were supposed to be in. So if this, because this area is fucking obnoxious and stupid. Let's see if it fucking marks it. God damn it, because the game fucked up and when I logged out it didn't keep me in the spot I was. Of course, you know what, maybe I want to turn the fucking game off already because of that. Like, the game just bullshits and does crap like that. And now I have no idea where to go. It said, well, who knows, that thing has been wrong and inaccurate, so... I'll give it about a couple minutes of wandering around. If we can't find it, I'm just gonna quit the game and delete it and be done. So, tired of having to fucking look shit up every single damn time I play the game because the game doesn't mark it. Nice lag spike, fix your game. Alright, well, about 30 seconds away. Like, look at this. How are you supposed to find that when it doesn't even... Of course, this dumb shit. Fuck off. Who knows? Mayhaps it's... who cares? Who knows? I have no idea. Fuck off, faggot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, nice lag spike continuously every 2 fucking seconds. Fix your game. I did not mean to use one of the potions. Fine, faggot. There. Jesus. There's nothing over there. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. No, it's that way or that way, because the game's not marking anything. But yeah. This is probably the last chance I'm going to give this game, and if it pisses me off one more time, I'm not playing it ever again, so. Not really a big deal, because the game isn't really that fun. The abilities are all very generic. Like, this character, all it has is, like, wind-up abilities and then healing abilities. That's it. Nothing even relatively unique at all. Then you gotta deal with the fag enemies every 2 seconds. I'm pushing the button, bud. Do the attack. keep doing the same. Fuck. This game's really starting to piss me the fuck off because it's so damn slow paced and taking fucking forever, and it won't tell me where to go. This better be the damn area. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, why can't you worthless apes that made the game mark this on the damn map? How fucking hard is that to do? Push and circle, bud. Load the damn attack. What's this fag AI doing? Fix your AI, idiots. This was the area I was literally in when I logged out. Like where we're teleporting right now, but the dumbass game decided to not start me here. Like... Alright, where's this faggot Google we have to talk to? Nice poppin' loading, bud. Skip, don't give a fuck. Hello, faggot. Pushing the fucking button. Do your damn attack, idiot. Alright, whatever. Like, I'm pushing the fucking button. Do your attack. You fucking brain dead retard. Like, I fucking hate games like that. I'm spamming the button, but the game has a little struggle and can't just activate the crap that I'm pushing instantly because it has to be slow paced with fucking brain dead retards who can't play games quickly. Pushing the button, bud. Please move. I'm not clicking it. Yes, lock onto an enemy. I'm not even looking at it. That's cool. And they have some weird obsession with giant enemies when all that does is lag the game because they didn't optimize it at all. And it's not because of the stream, by the way, because the same frame drops happen off of it, so. Can you do the attack, bud? Like, that attack needs fixed because... well, it's not even really an attack. It's supposed to buff your team and yourself, but... who knows? Knowing this game, it probably fucks up and don't work. Skip. Okay. Nice movement animations. Fucking brain dead developers. Can't even put effort into movement animations. That's tough. Level 35. Woo, who cares? Alright. Let's see if we got Alright, just literally repeat. Garbage I will literally never use. Return, okay, that's easy to do. Let's see what this crap is. Probably just more of that stupid crap that I will literally never utilize, because the fishing in this game just was not good. Tried it for 5 seconds and it took too long, so I decided to never do it. Sorry, but I don't have time to sit there like this is RuneScape. Oh yeah, we did unlock, because I play a little bit offline, we unlocked a, well, it's supposed to be a heal over time. And the thing, like, let me look at the description. Because when I used it, I really, like, oops, I meant to click. Nice extreme lag, because they don't let you, like, they won't make good at walking animations, but, okay, not that one. But we did get a mana regen thing, but that's not really that relevant. Because ends if you take damage or use a combat, it's because that's basically for out of combat. But where is the yeah, was it in circle? Oh yeah, this. Even up to 30 group members within 11 meters receive a blessing that increases endurance and recovers 55 health every 2 seconds for 15 minutes. But what's funny, it says it lasts for 15 minutes. But look at this. Wait, which one is it? That I don't think. That's which. Hold up. So I thought because that's mana infusion. Where's this thing? Like I swear the game just like fucking takes the things off that I have on. Alright, so it actually does not glitch out anymore. Is when I first got it, the time, because it's supposed to be 15 minutes, as you can, well, you might be able to see up in the, there. That makes it easier to see. But, it like glitched out and was only like 30 seconds. The first time I, activated it, but I don't know. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Meet some retard in the office, I bet. So up and to the right? Okay. Now, I should probably turn that crap off. Like the fairy help thing. But whatever. Nice lag spike because they won't have a good walking animation for the AI, but they'll add all this extra crap around that just makes the game load slowly and pop and load. Like, not the brightest game developers in the world, not gonna lie, but when the game's, you know, actually working, it's not bad. Yeah, wait, what? Alright, game, can you please just, what is going on? Oh, yeah, okay, well, the game could have said you have to sit and wait for that. But okay. Adela, use a Pathfinder post-teleport scroll. Did it give us one? Might as well. Who cares? Hopefully we don't have to go into that dumbass labyrinth anymore. Because the game never, marks anything in there correctly. Like it'll mark it and then the map will show like an open area, but then you go and it's literally closed off. So it's like, whatever. Okay. The location of things on the map, definitely could be fixed. Like, do they even work on this game? Because it seems to me there's like a ton of bugs that are prevalent. Use a teleporter. Like, it's basic things like this, like it says use a teleporter, but it can't put the question mark on the map right on this. Like, come on. Thanks for making me waste gold. Like, game's like, oh, here, it's a teleporter, you gotta pay gold to use it. Like, I'm surprised they don't make you pay with whatever paid currency this dumbass game has. Like, this is a free-to-play game, so I'm sure there's a billion different things you can use money on. No. I see it's obnoxious that a simple mission like this, but you gotta open this to see where you go, because guess what? Here's things on this map, and we're here. But guess what? Oh, now it's gonna show the orange dots. But for the mission we just did, it didn't do that. That's crazy. The one time the game actually works, they're like, oh, let's put effort in the middle of the game instead of the beginning, because that'll get people to want to play it. That makes no sense. You want to have the beginning of the game to be good, but you can tell the people that made this game were basically just trying to copy World of Warcraft, to be honest. Except they didn't really make it intelligently convoluted, if that makes sense. But they just added a bunch of random dumb crap and pretended like, oh yeah, this is totally creative. Kappa. The range of that really does need to be better. You probably could do some side missions or grinding, but I'm not gonna. I really don't care. Like, if games like this were made right, you would be able to just do the main missions and keep up. But we're not going to grind anything until we need to. And like I said, we are not doing side missions because that is just going to make me even more annoyed with the game. It's like, missions like this are fine and actually enjoyable. But guess what? When it's a mission that doesn't mark anything, Yeah. Alright, Chiefy Chief. See, look at that. Question mark blatantly on the map on where to go to turn it in. Instead of turn it into such a character, and then I have to look it up on Google where the character is. Like, come on. I understand if it was a first-person shooter like Doom that doesn't directly tell you where to go, but this is an MMORPG, and it should always tell you exactly where to go in order to make the game not as tedious, because by the very nature of the genre, it can become tedious. So you want to eliminate that as much as possible, but of course that requires developers to understand the game. Like, I literally can't even tell what direction my character's arrow is facing. Like, all they need, you know how some game, like even something like in the original what was the Tom Clancy game, like on the original Xbox, oh yeah, Ghost Recon, the original Ghost Recon even had the little mini map that would like glow yellow in the direction to go. Like, that game doesn't even have that. Like, something that was literally in an original Xbox game, and they can't even have that. So, like, oof. Alright, what are we supposed to do? Contaminated. Use orbs at Bridgehead. Alright. We do have a flying mount that the game gave us, though. But, well, the dragon and the actual one you get in the story. I'm surprised it let us jump over that. Usually the game goes, oh, no, no, no. MMORPGs are notorious for that. They allow your character to jump, but it doesn't actually ever jump over anything, because they are scared of an extra mechanic. Yeah. Because even with the double XP, our character is literally not keeping up. Okay, well, where do we do it? Like, wow. Map is just so bad that... So you'll mark that, but not the thing before it. Not the brightest. And we could be using the dragon because it is well, we only have it for a limited time, but it's only a limited flight time, as well as it lags the game even worse because they didn't put any real effort into the optimization. Go to the trees. Well, mark it on the map better. Thanks. it up there, or... over here, because the map is kind of... yeah, pretty obnoxious that even with the double XP thing the game gave us, we can't even keep up by just doing the main missions. Like, restore tree. Is it this? Is it something else? Who knows? Because the game won't just mark it. So, who knows? Is it these ones? Maybe? Alright. Like, why couldn't you just have these glowing blue from a distance? Is that hard to figure out? Like, there's so many quality of life things that developers of this game just blatantly don't have in the game. And I'm pretty sure this has been out on PC for a very long time. So, either the PC players are too fucking stupid to suggest it, or the developers, the more likely option, are too brain dead to either listen or add it anyway. Kind of like the Call of Duty developers when the whole community says we don't want something, and then they don't listen. Or like the Borderlands 3 developers that just keep adding more and more dumb shit that the players don't like, and then the player base is absolutely dead less than a year before the game has been out. Like, I don't know what's wrong with game developers, but the majority of them, like, they can say, oh yeah, I love games, but it's blatantly obvious that they're too stupid to actually understand anything. Alright. Argonath Gula. Bet. Hold up. What is that one? Like, I'm spamming circle there, you would think the game would allow you to chain stuff together better. Sucker playing as the bow archer, but because I've played as basically every single class in this game, at least a little bit, outside of the other healer class, and, well, the other healer class isn't as much of a healer, and not, whatever the class is you can't use until you have a level 40 character, because I've literally never gotten to level 40. And the archer was not, like, none of the other characters were fun enough to warrant me playing the game at all. Which is why I never got any characters past level 20 until, well, this one. And I had originally not liked this character either, but it seems that they made changes since I originally played it, so. Like, why did that attack not, whatever. Not even gonna question it. Wow, actually, like, that move is kind of, whatever you want to call it. Wacky and doesn't always hit, even though it's right on. Or it's supposed to be a AoE attack. But yeah, if we need to, while we're doing the main missions, we can always just find a good area with enemies above our level. Because we were just going to grind enemies, but then I realized that the main missions actually give a large amount of XP, so it's actually worth it to do them instead for the most part. But if this game would be so much better if they just got rid of the stupid teleporting thing. Because the whole, like, use the teleporters isn't really unique at all, and it's just obnoxious to the player. Like, don't have, in games like this, once you unlock an area, there needs to be, kind of like Skyrim, different places where you can fast travel within the area. And then your game will be way better. But they failed to do that in this game. Because even with all the examples of games with very good travel systems, they couldn't figure it out. Okay, well, we're supposed to be killing contaminated Wendigos. So are these ones or what? And I'm actually surprised the game lets you attack enemies that are aggroed on somebody else, because in a lot of MMORPGs, the game will just be like, oh, well, no. Oh, why does it? Oh, never mind, I got tricked. Because the mission before was, well, several missions were how to utilize the orange dots, but now randomly they're going back to the one that's on the map. If they could just pick one or the other, that'd be cool. Either make it the orange dot, make it the red question mark, or make it the blue circle with the number in it. Just pick one of them. Personally, the blue circle thing, I think, is the best option, but that's just because on PS4 you don't really have an option to expand the map. But like on a regular PC, I bet they're, well, if they're worth their salt at all, there would be an option to move the map onto a second monitor so you could see the giant map at all times, and that would make this game way better. But we all know the PS4 would probably literally blow up if it had to run something on 2 monitors. Even though oh, I wasted that. But yeah, that's why I want to get into PC gaming, because the game developers for PC games, not always, but they tend, like if it's PC, MMORPG that at least originated on PC, it's almost always way better. But part of that is having to do with the fact that the developers of the consoles. Sorry, I was getting messages, but yeah, like the developers of consoles really hold everything back when it comes to crap like that. Because they're always way behind the most recent PC parts and stuff. Because it's like PS5 and Xbox One, earliest they're coming out is the end of this year, and they're already outdated by like half a decade, power wise. Or more. Like, it's like I can understand you want to develop it beforehand, so it's obviously not going to have a tech that is brand new when it comes out. But like it should, the PS4 and Xbox One should both, or the new Xbox and the PS5 should both come standard with a 2080 Ti graphics card, or an equivalent, whatever they want to call it. Because those have been out for a while now, and there's no excuse to not have that in the console. And if you can't make it cheap enough, that's tough. Take a loss on it. And then make it up with actually making good games that people want to pay $60 for instead of waiting for a sale. Alright, Chief, you're dead. There we go. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here soon, but I'll be back on later. Well, possibly. Kinda depends, but... And we, well, yeah, probably, if I get back on later, it'll definitely be on here more than likely, so. Okay, now Shaman. But yeah, because I guarantee, well, the new Xbox is going to, quote, have no load times. You know, that's a brain dead lie off rip. Because even the best PCs nowadays still have load times. So, unless they're talking about, like, no load times if you're playing a PS1 game. If they end up actually having backwards compatibility for everything. Alright, these enemies are obnoxious. But who knows, because this gen Xbox is like, we're gonna have backwards compatibility, and then guess what? It was for barely any games. And they're like, oh, we got a new backwards compatibility game. Like, no. It's not tough to put the technology in there to be able to play all of them. So all you need to do is put the tech in to literally play the games from the different gens. It's not like oh, we have to have different tech for each gen. There's like 5 different, like, no. You just put the original Xbox tech, 360 tech, and Xbox One, and then you can play all of those games. Why are you running? I say a wee bud, and now you're running away. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, that heal over time thing hasn't really been noticeable, but it does grant some other buffs as well, so it's whatever. I really don't know if we're even going the right way to turn in the mission, so let's check that real quick. And now they changed it to the orange dot to turn it in. Can the game please just make up its mind whether it's going to use the dot question mark or blue area? Or blue aura if you want to call it that. But whatever. Kill this bag real quick. Hold that. Do the attack, please. Like, fuck off. Wasting my damn time. Okay, so it is down here. Here we go. Why does it make you engage in the dialogue twice? Just do the whole dialogue the first time. It's like some basic crap that they messed up. See, like every mission, you get like a guaranteed level up with the double XP. Inventory, confirm. Wait, hold up. Alright, that's better, not better. Like, why are all the drops the same exact thing? Like, that's just some very low effort. Who cares? Alright, what are we supposed to do? Alright, we have to go back to Velka. Alright, so where's... what, like... make brokered sale for 20 gold. But in the grand scheme of things, that amount of gold is actually not that much. So... but yeah, let me think. There's a part, maybe tonight we might start the Doom Eternal cheat code playthrough. See, we probably could. Hold on, let's try something right quick. Where's the mounts? Oh, we didn't even realize we got this. Okay, we got a ton of these. Do that. At least the upgrade thing is simple. It's not like, to upgrade this skill, you need 50 different relics, an upgrade token that has a 1% drop rate, and like, games that do crap like that are ones that I don't play. But this is just like, oh, you level up, you can upgrade your abilities for the simple gold that you get throughout the game. Nullifier. Oh. Too bad the cooldown is literally 5 minutes. But we'll still learn it. I'm curious though. What? It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just see that. Speed casting, no, it's just the casting speed. Oh, I accidentally undid the glyphs because I'm retarded. Put that on. That back on. %. Oh, fucks with that for now. Obviously, once we start doing dungeons and actually playing as a healer, we won't use any of those type of glyphs, but as of right now, what was the other one? What was it? Oh yeah, what's this? Well, what are these other ones? Let's just grab those. Because why not? The cooldown. What is this one? I mean, if there's nothing else that's relevant. Like, the MP cost isn't really that big of a deal. So, we'll just do this. Increase the effect duration. And then we'll grab up that. Why did it... whatever. Like, why does it say there's something here when there's clearly not? What is it? You really have to... I mean, it's 50 bronze, but come on, bro. You really charging suckers to send messages? Yeah, without. I mean, obviously, it's just 50 bronze, which is literally nothing. But why did it... Ooh, nice. But see, when this game works, it's pretty good. And to be fair, we haven't really experienced the quote true game because we're playing as a healer class and we haven't really had an experience in a dungeon. I mean, we could in theory do a dungeon right now, but I just want to get to 65 first, and then maybe we can do some lower tier dungeons or whatever. Take a Pegasus to okay. Sometimes this game spells things weird, so it's like, but we don't have to, because the Pegasus animation, at least the first one, is dummy long, so guess what? Tulufan is where we need to go. And the game kindly gave us one of these because, well, we haven't played the game in an extremely long time. So Tulufu. It's probably the other side. Oh no, never mind. I lied. And we don't have to sit and wait for the ridiculously long Pegasus animation. But yeah, we'll most likely finish this mission right quick, and then I'm gonna get off for a bit, and I'll probably be back on later. But alright. Let's put this on. I wonder if that like affects the people around me or not. Because it says up to 30 people in a group, but are there like 30 people dungeons in this game, or... Well, this is the area we were in before when we accidentally tried to do a fishing mission. But yeah, I mean, the game, it definitely can get obnoxious and annoying, but gameplay wise, I still like it. Although Black Desert Online, I have a feeling that's going to be better, but I'm not going to play that until, at least until our 15-day free 100% XP bonus runs out. So, and as you saw, we had over 13 days left. So, that's that. Alright, see if the map was easier to utilize. You could just like ride there probably right away, but see, because it's not even that far, but who knows. And when you use like that free book thing, it doesn't let you move to all the areas that the teleporters do. It's only a couple specific ones in each area. And yes, we did yesterday, we portaled to the highest level area in the game just to see if there's anything interesting from the vendors, but the only thing we did was upgrade our inventory space to the max that we were allowed to. I don't know if that increases as you level up, because as you can see, we actually probably showed up. Is there like a person to sell crap to over here, or not? Rookie merchant? Or I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I guess he's not actually a merchant. Fake merchants. Yikes. I mean, the fact that we have... Okay, what do we have to do? There's Fire Rage, Fire Destroyer, and Fire Prophet. Alright. But yeah, we'll probably do this right quick, and then I'm gonna get off. Okay, well, that didn't really work how I wanted it to, but whatever. I don't know if like the 40% chance to automatically get this ability, the square ability back. Like, see, we just got it back, but... Ooh, it procced again. How many times are we going to get it to proc in a row? But yeah, see, the cooldown is only 4 seconds, but I suppose in a real bind, the 40% chance to not have a regen time could help. At least while we're playing by ourselves. Why did that not hit? I don't know. But we're gonna pretend. Wait, Rager? Yeah, that's one of the ones we gotta kill. That tornado does hella damage, not gonna lie. Well, if it hits correctly. Hold that. Fuck, hold that. But they like totally upped the DPS since last time I played it. This character, low key. People were probably complaining that it was too hard to level up solo with it. I mean, it is a healer character, but whatever. Alright, so Fire Destroyer and Fire Prophet. I'm not seeing any destroyers or Prophet muscles over here. So they're probably at the other one. Alright, well here's the Prophet and Destroyer, so that. Fortunately, Prophet Muscle was extremely weak. Reference to real life. Crazy, okay. No, not really though, yeah. Well, when I watched the one Dakenet video, he actually low-key was, well, not like ripped, but not stuffing towels into his shirt. Okay, I keep pushing you on it. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, 3 fire destroyers. No, I wasn't sure, because I wish they would take the death animation crap out of the game. Not gonna lie, GVG. Oh, one-hit kill. Love to see it. Alright. There's a nice group of enemies right here. And I'm aware that like the different enemies probably have different weaknesses, which is why some of the weaker ones don't die right away. Throat vein? Is that like our first blue item? I'm shook. Let's go turn this in. And then check out those items, and then I'm gonna get off for now. But I will be back on approximately an hour or so in the future after I get off. So, well, if I get back on, and it'll most likely be back on this game, but there's a chance I might feel like starting the Doom cheat code playthrough. But more than likely not. We'll be back on this. So I gotta do this. Speak with some character that's not around here. Okay. Let's just, okay. Make sure it's not like some stupid crap. Now, see what? Oh yeah. Well, I'll be on again, but maybe if I remember. Unfortunately, we are not level 38. So, but we got our first blue equipment. But unfortunately, we got this weirdo. What a troll. But, most likely, if I remember, we'll log out in the city, so tomorrow we can have, like, the extra XP thing, or whatever. Guilds on server. Is there like a bonus to joining guilds? Because I just want one. Like, can you hold on? Search guilds. Keywords, I don't care about that. Is there a way to buy size? Lodge. Because I'm interested in just joining like the largest one. And one that is English only, obviously. Could be casual, get players. Experienced. Let's play. I bet. This is always be disclosed. So I assume that. Okay, we'll just send one to both of those because they both seem like it'll be. You want to send one to a large guild and English only, because a large one that has more than English, most of them probably are not English speaking, or if they are, it's not going to be simple to. I mean, to be fair, in a game like this, unless it's like super high-end content, you probably don't actually need to speak. I mean, but that's all for now. So I'll be back on later, and after tonight, if I remember, I will log out in a city for the extra XP thing. But for now, peace out.